10 million soldiers to the war have gone, who may never return again. 10 million mothers' hearts must break for the one who died in vain. Heads bowed down in sorrow in her lonely years, I heard a mother murmur through her tears, I didn't raise my boy to be a soldier, I brought him up to be my pride and joy, who dared to place a musket on his shoulder, to shoot some other mother's darling boy. That nations are race their future trouble, it's time to lay the sword and gun away. There'd be no war today if mothers all would say, I didn't raise my boy to be a soldier. What victory can cheer a mother's heart when she looks at her blighted home? What victory can bring her back all she cares to call her own? Let each mother answer in the years to be, remember that my boy belongs to me. I didn't raise my boy to be a soldier, I brought him up to be my pride and joy, who dared to place a musket on his shoulder, to shoot some other mother's darling boy. Let nations arbitrate their future troubles, it's time to lay the sword and gun away. There'd be no war today if mothers all would say, I didn't raise my boy to be a soldier, I didn't raise my boy to be a soldier, I brought him up to be my pride and joy, who dared to place a musket on his shoulder, to shoot some other mother's darling boy. Let nations arbitrate their future trouble, it's time to lay the sword and gun away. There'd be no war today if mothers all would say, I didn't raise my boy to be a soldier.
It's a long way to Tipperary, it's a long way to go. It's a long way to Tipperary, to the sweetest girl I know. Goodbye, Staten Island, farewell to Times Square. It's a long, long way to Tipperary, and my heart's right there. Into New York City came an Irishman one day to stay with friends from Ireland who had found good work and pay, singing songs of Dublin, Mayo, Cork and Donegal. Young Paddy got nostalgic and he said to one and all, it's a long way to Tipperary, it's a long way to go. It's a long way to Tipperary, to the sweetest girl I know. long way to Tipperary. It's a long way to go. It's a long way to Tipperary, to the sweetest girl I know. Goodbye, Staten Island. Farewell to Times Square. It's a long, long way to Tipperary, and my heart's right there.
We shall win the war. We shall win the war. As I said before, we shall win the war. The Kaiser's in a dreadful fury. Now he knows we're making it in every brewery. Have you read of it? Seen what's said of it? In the Mirror and the Mail. It's a substitute and a substitute, and it's known as government tile or otherwise. Lloyd George is beer. Lloyd George is beer. At the brewery, there's nothing doing. All the waterworks are brewing. Lloyd George is beer. It isn't beer. How they say it's a terrible war, oh Lord, and there never was a war like this before. But the worst thing that ever happened in this war is Lloyd George's beer. Buy a lot of it, all they've got of it. Dip your bread in it, shove your head in it. From January till October, and I bet a penny that you'll still be sober. Get the broth of it, make your broth with it, with a pair of mutton chops. Drown your dogs in it, drop some frogs in it, then you'll see some wonderful hops in that lovely stuff. Lloyd George's beer. Lloyd George's beer. At the brewery, there's nothing doing. All the waterworks are brewing. Lloyd George's
Skyscrapers are sleeping, dawn comes creeping on. Street lamps are shining more clearly, night has nearly gone. Papa and Mama both are yawning now, all their good nights will soon be said. It won't be long until the morning now, and time to go to bed. Soft Manhattan evenings fall, a velvet dust envelops all. On Hudson River distant tugboats cry. Ship to ship and shore to shore, the waters make a shining floor, and hum a transatlantic lullaby. The sky is silky dark, it's cool in Central Park. The traffic cars go clanging past. The busy day is done, the lights fade one by one, and Broadway goes to bed at last. Tomorrow seems a distant dream, and still the rocky waters gleam, and hum a sleepy transatlantic lullaby. The sky is silky dark, it's cool in Central Park. The trolley cars go clanging past. The busy day is done, the lights fade one by one, and Broadway goes to bed at last. Tomorrow seems a distant dream, and still the rocky waters gleam, and hum a sleepy transatlantic lullaby.